Hey mamas, it's Mama Manley and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing all the things. We are meal prepping everything that's in our fridge. This was right before we went to South Carolina for my brother-in-law's wedding. We're also going to be showing you the lunches for my husband and our children who are going to school. So right here I'm cubing up some potatoes that I've already skinned, and we're going to be making an Irish potato casserole with this. We're going to boil the potatoes and then bake them in the oven, and you'll see how I do that. We put cheese and green onions, kind of like the sour cream and onion kind of vibes, but for a potato casserole. The rotini boiling. We're going to boil all of this, and this is 2 packages of pasta, the box, and 1 full-size package of pasta, so 16.5-ish ounces. Ooh, that's really steamy. Yep, those are looking really good. We just want a crust on top, and then we're gonna put cheese on it. So right here, as you just saw in the previous clip, I was making rotini pasta for a ranch pasta salad. We had a bunch of random vegetables and some rotisserie chicken, and this is my favorite way to use this up. This was absolutely delicious, and we ate this pretty much the whole time before we left. It was easy to get through, and my kids absolutely loved this and asked if they could have this for their lunch. And my husband did, in fact, also have this for his lunch. And I will leave all of the recipes for everything down below in the description box. This recipe is definitely a must-try. So I'm going to walk you through some of the steps. As you saw, I put 2 packets of ranch dressing, just the dried ranch dressing, inside of a bowl, and then I used mayonnaise and some almond milk. I shook that up in order to make the ranch dressing, and then I started to add and shred up all of the rotisserie chicken that we had along with the noodles. Now, to this ranch pasta salad, not only are we adding the tomatoes, we're also going to be adding some green onions, the frozen peas that you're about to see. And yes, I do keep them frozen. Reason being is the hot pasta is going to cook the frozen peas, and the frozen peas are also going to be working at the same time to cool down the pasta. And it's still going to leave that bite, so you're not going to get mushy peas inside of your pasta salad, because nobody wants mushy peas. And I'm going to top it all off with cheese, and that will be our ranch pasta salad. My family raves and raves and asks for this all the time. Now back to tonight's dinner. This is the potato Irish casserole I was talking to you about. We just boiled the potatoes, seasoned them, put some butter and milk, and then I put them inside of the casserole dish and baked it at 350 for about 20-ish minutes. Depending on which rack it's on, it will either be 15 all the way up to 25 minutes. You just want a nice little crust around the edges and on top, and we're about to melt some cheese on top of that. And you'll just put it back in the oven just long enough for the butter and cheese to melt. Now right here, we are just making an oatmeal bake. What I did was I just put regular steel cut oats, and I chopped up some gala apples, and I put a little bit of hot water from the kettle into the peanut butter jar in order to get that peanut butter melted down. We're also going to use a Mexican caramel, and we're going to mix all of that up together with a little bit of almond milk, and then we're going to bake it. These are absolutely delicious and such a super fast and easy snack and breakfast. My kids absolutely adore this. And right here, we are putting some cinnamon sugar on top and some pumpkin pie spice. And my little helper, our son Levi, was helping me here. And then the boys and I went a little bit crazy and decided to then add some pancake syrup and some sliced almonds. We were getting a little crazy trying to use up what we had in the pantry, and it was absolutely delicious. And then, of course, it can't be sour cream and onion without some green onion. And we also made some white gravy and pork chops to go with this. It was absolutely divine. Some of the kids' plates. I ended up cooking the pork chops on the cast iron skillet. And then I made the potatoes and made gravy. The potatoes, here's the gravy. Also, our apple concoction came out, our apple bake, and I tried to bite. As you can see, it's delicious. We put syrup on top. That is ready to go. Maybe too. While the kids were eating, it is now time to make lunches. As you just saw, I put the pasta salad, 2 ham sandwiches inside of my husband's lunchbox, along with a Dr. Pepper, and this Chobani Flip peanut butter yogurt. He loved this. And my husband's not a big yogurt person, so I was really surprised. But I put it in there, and it's been a family favorite ever since. And then right here, I am just finishing off my husband's breakfast sandwich: sausage, egg, cheese, and this cinnamon raisin French bread. And then I put in the front pocket his breakfast sandwich, so the other stuff that was cold wouldn't get hot and steamy or cool down his breakfast sandwich. And now right here, we are meal prepping our breakfast burritos. So I've got quite the station going on here. I had just washed some dishes in order to make all of this and in order to make a huge batch. So I'm using some cheese. We're also going to use this guacamole salsa. My husband loves this. And as you can see, I've already rolled a couple of them as well, but I've just got everything in front of me. So it's laid out and a heck of a lot easier. And I do like the pop-up foil, but whenever I don't have access to the pop-up foil, I will just tear off sheets, a whole bunch of them, or if I know exactly how many burritos I'm making, and then I will roll them up and have the foil underneath it and ready so I can wrap them after I roll them up. And this burrito mixture is just sausage, egg, and cheese. Now, these are the meal prep containers I'm going to be using for the kids' lunches. I got some blueberries and some peanut butter apple rolls as well for the kids. I absolutely love these containers. I got quite a few of them on sale, I believe, on Amazon. If I can still find them on there, I will link them down below. It's like 20 of them for like $9.99. It's a great deal and they're very sturdy and dishwasher safe. And then right here for some added protein, I just had some ham that I'm rolling up for them. And then with the ham, I'm just going to be adding some carrots inside of their lunchbox as well. And we're also going to be adding some of the pasta salad that we made as well. Like I said, the kids absolutely love this, and they pretty much ate us out of house and home with this. And right here, we're just adding some pretzels and goldfish in here as well, along with some peanut butter cookies. And that will be the kids' lunch, along with a Go-Gurt and a note. Now, I'm going to be using these fold-up lunch boxes. I absolutely love these. These are pretty much the only ones that are big enough to hold these containers for the kids. And I'm going to store everything in there with a napkin, their note, like I said, along with a Go-Gurt, a fork, and they'll be ready to go. And I'm just going to finish off by doing the same for Bubba. And as you see, I'm writing the rest of his note. I hope that y'all enjoyed this clean out meal prep before we leave out of state for vacation and packing lunches for my family with me. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you mamas in the next video. Bye, guys.